Grand Risings, my darlings. How are we all doing today? I hope that we're all doing absolutely swell. I sure am, even though I sound like I'm losing my voice. I'm not. Okay, I'm not losing my voice, don't worry. We've still got it. We've still got it. Also, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but it's actually got to the point in the tarot community where I actually have to put in the description. Now I have to specify that the type of deck that I'm using, I have to put the translation of the meaning into it now. So, for example, the Three of Swords in Scopa, which is what I used in my video, is voyage, is the English translation, so that means voyage. It does, for the Three of Swords. I now have to put it in the description so people don't come at me. How mental is that? But yeah, yes or no is a free, anything else is paid. Okay, and I mean like anything else is paid. Just get my YouTube. YouTube. So, how is everyone doing? I hope they were all good. Just posting on YouTube. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? We're doing good? We're all doing good? Yes or no is a free, anything else is paid. If you would like a reading, link in bio. Hello, Polar. How are you, my darling? Don't know why I just put podcast there. Yep. Upload. Hit stop again. Give me 1 sec, Ollie. Give me 1 sec. My YouTube's just doing something for me. Hello. Can I get a reading with a was wondering, worried, and how high? Yeah, sure. What is that like a general? Like worried about what, my darling? Oh, how high? Oh, we're looking at 5 upwards, my darling. A 5 upwards, okay? A 5 upwards for worry. Oh, okay. Hello, my darling. How are you? Ollie, we thought you were dead. You're so quiet today. You were so quiet today. Well, let's have a look, boo. I'll do a Celtic Cross, okay? Thank you, Polar. I'll do a Celtic Cross, Ollie, because it's not going to need 5 minutes. Yeah, I feel like she's ever so slightly worried. Okay. I wouldn't really say it's anything massive or anything big. I would say there's a slight bit of worry. I feel like she became eased once you got back. It's almost like she could sense when you were out and when you were back. What I would also say this as well, my darling, is I feel like her care is slowly dying down. Okay. The care in the world is slowly dying down for you. What I would say here is she's got bigger fish to fry. She's got more to worry about than just you. Okay. So what I would say here is I feel like it's more Christmas that she's thinking about more than anything, and family. I wouldn't really say she's thinking of you at the moment. Okay. Good morning, my darling, or good afternoon, my darling. She was worried on my way to my nan's. Yes. Yes. Okay, boo. Hope that makes sense, boo. Hope that makes sense. When will you fall in love again? When the right person comes your way. You're shopping? Nice. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm just reading tarot and getting annoyed at Call of Duty. Does C want to reach out and reconnect with you in the future? I would say he does, my darling. At the moment, no, but he will do. Okay, he will do. Okay. He will do. You're welcome, my darling. Let me do a couple of yes or no's and then you'll be next, Polar, okay, boo? We're just warming up. Warming up. Thank you for the heart, me. Will your sister maintain her full-time position job next year? Let's see. Let's see. Thank you for the roses. I'm afraid to say that she won't, my darling. No, I don't feel that she will continue her position and her job. No. No. I'd start looking for backup. Okay. If I miss your question, just pop it down again. I have multiple platforms going on at once. Do you think it would be bad if I reach out? I don't know what you mean by nigh. What do you mean by nigh? Will you and Darren be in a romantic relationship? Let's see. Yes. Thank you for the roses. Oh, New Year's Eve. Let's see. Let's see. No, I don't think it will be bad, my darling. I think that you can. Okay. Thank you, Tia. I'll be doing the reading soon, okay? But I'm just warming up with some yes or no's. Will Nick get in touch with you or stay away from you? Let's see. I feel that they will get in touch with you, my darling. Okay, they will get in touch with you. Thank you for the lovely gifts, my darlings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, every gift sent means we get a new microphone or we get closer to a new microphone. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good afternoon, Jessica. Thank you for the love you. Thank you for the love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, guys, link in bio if you'd like to book a reading. We're about to start them very, very soon. Will Y and you be in a romantic relationship? Let's see. Will Y and you be in a romantic relationship? I feel like you will, my darling, yes. And we're looking at that in about 5 weeks. Excuse me. Right. Do I have Polar? Sharon even? Hello, funny cartoon. Hello, boo. I'll be doing some more yes or no shortly. We're just going to get through the page now. So, Sharon, current energy with Ian. Did he watch your stories recently? Let's see. Let's see. Thank you for the donut, my darling. Hello, Queen. I'm good, thank you. How are you, boo? Let's see. Did he watch your stories recently? Let's have a look. Of course I can, Queen, if you just remind me, boo. Yes, he did, my darling. Yes, he did. Okay. So, current energy of Ian, remind me, is Ian the one that you want to date, boo? Yes, brilliant. Let me just change decks. Let me just change decks to the reading. Right, let's have a look, boo. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you for the heart, me. I would say the energy between the both of you at the moment, my darling, is looking okay. It could be better. I feel like he's crying over spilt milk right now, so I feel like he's crying over his past. I feel like he's becoming a little bit of a beggar. It's almost like he can't really find what he wants or what he needs, my darling. So I feel like he's going through a bit of a struggle. Okay. What I would say, with him is I feel like he is going to make it up to you. Okay. I really do feel like he is going to make it up to you, but I do see some jealousy, my darling. Okay, I do see a little bit of jealousy. Thank you for the hand heart dancey thingy, my Bobby. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to fight for you too, okay? So he's going to make it right between the both of you. I feel like he's just going through a bit of a negative time mentally, so I feel, does he have like seasonal depression? I feel seasonal depression for him. Good afternoon, my darling. I feel like seasonal depression for him, it feels like. Okay. This could be where the struggle's coming in. I feel like he's trying to make it better between you two. I feel like he's trying to make it work between the both of you. And I feel like he will successfully make it work. Okay. We're looking at the new year for being the better time for the both of you. Okay. The new year will be the best time. What I would also say at this as well, my darling, is I feel like his luck is slowly running out. I feel like with you, he sees you as the one that he could spend his lifetime with. Okay. He sees you as the one that he could happily spend a lifetime with. Okay, get married to. What I would also say this as well is I feel like he is pondering about you. I do feel like he is thinking about you, my darling. Okay. What I would also say this as well, my darling, is I feel like he's been thinking about you for quite a while. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my sweets, I feel like he's been praying for you. Okay, praying, 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 my darling, and I feel like he's been non-stop praying, okay? He can't get you off of his mind, my sweetie pie. I feel like he would travel to see you any time of day, no matter where you are. Okay, and this is how much he wants to prove to you. Okay, this is how much he wants to prove who he is to you and how much you mean to him, is he would travel to the end of the earth to find you. Okay? No matter where you move to, no matter what happens, he'll travel, 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 travel. And that is because he wants to work it out with you. Okay, he is your lover, my darling. He is your one. He is the one that you are meant to be with. And I would say he's going to prove that all the way. All the way. Okay. I feel like next winter's going to be quite good for you, my darling. Next winter's going to be quite positive. Hello, Demon Angel. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I feel next winter's going to be quite positive for the both of you. Okay. Has he gone cold on you? Has he gone cold on you, boo? Talking of cold, let me open it up so I get a little bit of warmth in here. Okay, because it feels like his communication's gone down slightly into more of a cold situation, it does. Thank you for the roses. And what I was... Cheeky little lolly. Cheeky little lolly. Okay. And I'd say his communication will get better, it will get warmer. Okay. What I would say... You're here, he's in the background. Okay, I would say that he is looking at you, my darling. He is looking to come forwards to you. He's looking to work it out with you, and he is looking to come forth. I feel like there are definitely some cracks in your relationship if we look here. I don't think they're going to damage the foundation of you two. Okay, I really don't. What I would say for you is stop looking for what you don't have. Okay, be grateful for the fact that he does communicate with you sometimes. Okay, be grateful that there is still communication. Okay, and I think that this is what you need to realize that you need to be grateful for is what you have. Okay, although it might not be a lot right now, it is going to become more and it is going to become better. What I would also say of this as well, my darling, is this is where he's going to become harder working. Okay, he is going to work a lot harder. Okay, let me get some more for you. The really itchy part of my leg. Let's see what else you get. Let's see what else you get. Itchy leg, yes. It's annoying me. I can feel it. I can feel it, and it's really annoying. Thanks for the roses. We keep getting marriage in the upright, my darling. I really do feel like there could be marriage between the both of you, okay? I really do feel like you two could be the ones that work it out. I don't think that there's going to be any blockages between you that are going to be too impossible to sort out with, okay? What I would also say here, my darling, is I feel like he will buy you anything that you need or that you desire. I feel like he's manifesting it working between you two, okay? This is for Polar, my darling. And I feel like he's going to manage to manifest you two perfectly together. You are definitely going to get more communication, my darling. Definitely going to get more communication between the both of you. Okay. Definitely just here. More communication. Okay, my darling. So stay open to that. Stop masking your feelings, okay? You need to be more open with him. You need to tell him what's actually going through your mind, what's actually going on. Hello, my darling. Okay, be honest, be honest, be honest. Let him know. Okay, my darling, let him know. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? While I wait for that, I'm going to quickly itch my leg. Thank you for the donut. Due to my camera placement, I literally can't itch my leg on camera. Otherwise, it looks really wrong. But I'm glad it made sense. I've lost the box for this deck. Yep. Right, let's see. Let's see what we have. Let's see who we have next. Do I have... I don't think I've got any of the payments. Right, Queen. Do I have Queen? Do we have Queen? We are taking donations, my darling. Link in the description with the price list, okay, boo? Hello, Queen. Sent on Insta. Thank you. Okay. Let's have a look, boo. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you for the roses. Lee, I'm not going to mute you, because I can't be asked. And no one else is going to mute you. But unless you've had a reading before, my darling, keep your trap shut. Simple as. So, Queen, he's depressed. To put it simply, he's depressed. Okay. Okay, he could see the difference in your text. He could see that you're holding back and that you're moving away slowly. And he's realizing that he's done wrong. Okay. I feel like he wants to correct this, and I feel like he will correct this very soon, my darling. Okay, he will make it right. Okay. He will make it right. What I will say here is he's realising that he's lost his game. Okay. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. He's lost his game, my darling. Okay. Have you ever heard me say life is like a poker game? Like, life is like poker. You get dealt in. Okay. You have a certain amount of chips. So, I'll explain it. So, you got dealt in. Okay. You have your hand, you have your chips. Okay. You keep playing the poker game till you run out of chips. When you run out of chips, you die. Okay. Your life ends, you're dead. Okay. That's your death day. Okay. He's failed this hand. Okay. He's played this hand wrong. He has with you. He can still gamble and play again. But at this moment, he has played the wrong hand. And he didn't bluff correctly. You saw through his bluff and you called him out. Okay. And he's realising that. He's realising that he's fucked himself over. Okay. Pure fucked himself over. Okay, and I feel like he does want to correct it. Okay, he really does. And I feel like he will. He's going through the misfortune, my darling, but he won't be going through it for much longer. I feel like he is going to start texting, and I feel like he is going to start trying to almost sweeten the pot, sweeten his way. Okay, my darling, and I feel like he will. Okay, time it will take, but love he will. Okay, my darling. Does that make sense? Thank you, Umber. How much time? You'll see it within the next 3 days. Let's put it blunt. You'll see it within the next 3 days. You're welcome, my darling. Stay here and I'll tell you how many minutes you got left. Queen, you've got 15 left. Yes, I am proud of you. You didn't open up your gob and say anything negative to him. Which is a first. Normally you don't think, you just say it. You'd be a good tarot reader, Queen, let's put it that way. You'd be a good psychic. Say it how it is and don't think. Just let spirit speak through you. Ay, ay, ay. Now, I'm going to put this very politely. I'm about to butcher someone's name. If I butcher it, I'm sorry. Okay. If you could try and correct me by putting it phonetically, that would be brilliant. Do I have Kaisia? Kaiser. Kaiser? Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the fest pop. It's £5.30, $5.36 all cut across. Let me just see, my darling. Let me just do my conversion rate for you. Conversion. £4. Yeah, it's £5.35. It is, my darling. £5.35. Okay. Or $5.36 even. Sorry. Don't know why I called that pounds then. Might get banned. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. So, what would you like your reading on? Case. Forgotten how I said it now. What would you like your reading on, Kay? I'm not butchering your name anymore. I'm just going to call you Kay. Tia, your reading was done on live yesterday, my darling. If you go back to yesterday's live, it will be on there, okay, boo? I want you to post love. I just want your question. That's all I want, boo. What's Eric's true thoughts, feelings for you, and what does she truly want from me? Okay, brilliant. Just so I can use the right cards, because I've got LGBTQ cards and I've got cards that aren't as well. Can I ask, are you male or female, my darling? Only because I've never heard that name before, so I don't know what gender it goes with. I don't want to presume. I've had it in the neck for presuming before. You're a male. Brilliant. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Right, let's have a look. Thank you, Hayley. Let's have a look. Let me find a deck for you. I don't know what I want to use. So, what true thoughts and intentions? Let's try some. Excuse me. Thank you for the heart, my darling. I love seeing everyone's PayPal name. It makes me laugh. It really does. Y'all have some funny names. I have some funny PayPal names. I love it. Let's see how they feel against you, my darling. Let's see. Right. I feel like they're holding themselves back at the moment, my darling. I don't feel like they're going to come forward truly yet, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel at the moment they're struggling, okay? Not for you, my darling, this is for Kay, okay? What I would say for at the moment, my darling, let's pause your read in a second. Tia, it was done yesterday, my darling. I remember it was done yesterday because I remember reading it, did the Bible passage, and then I read it again and did it. Have you tried my Facebook? It might be on there, boo. Don't remember the YouTube cutting out, though. No one said it did. No, it should definitely be on YouTube or Facebook, my darling. Or it could be on my Twitch or Kick. Okay, boo. But I definitely remember doing it because my live carried on. I remember that. A couple of weeks ago it cut out. But yeah, going back to the reading, thank you for the heart me. So what I say here is I feel like she's struggling to get in contact with you, my darling, okay? Like she's struggling to communicate her feelings, okay? She's struggling to communicate how she feels, what she feels. And I feel like this is why she's struggling in your relationship with her, because she can't speak properly. Okay, I don't mean like speech impediment, I mean try and get stuff of that out and for you to understand it without taking it the wrong way. Okay? I feel that she is going to come forth. I feel like she's going to work it out with you, my darling. I do feel like it is going to get easier between the both of you. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel she's going to be ever so slightly held back. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel she contacts you properly, like communicate the feelings properly within the next 2 days. Okay. I feel like she's going to do it through signs. Okay, my darling. She's going to do it through signs. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel she's going to be more open about it as well. She's a little angry at the moment, my darling, with herself. A little angry with herself. Okay, but she's feeling like she's not being understood. But she does feel like that's her problem. Okay. I feel like they are very in love with you, my darling. Okay. Very in love. Okay, and they want this love to work out between the both of you. They want it to work between the both of you. Okay, and I feel like it will work between the both. Okay, hello, my darling. Okay, I feel like it will work. What I would also say here is I feel like she's finding a way to make it work. She's very honourable, won't cheat, will always stay by your side. Okay, my darling? Who's got the financial problems? Which one has financial problems? Is one of you is struggling with money, as in they either don't have a lot of it or they're just struggling with it in general? Which one of you has the financial problem? One of you is severely struggling at the moment but doesn't want to admit it. I don't see this being a bad thing. It's just it's almost like you just don't want to or you can't admit it, and I feel like you're struggling to admit the truth. I do. I feel like it's annoying one of you guys, but you want to help, but you can't because you don't know what the other's going through completely. I feel like this could be her. We're looking at her more for this. One thing I will say here is you'll notice with the communication it's in and out, my darling. Hello, Zach, my darling. Okay, you'll notice that her communication will be in and out, in and out, in and out. I don't see that being negative. Okay. Thank you for the lovely gift, my darling. I don't see it being negative. I actually see it being more positive because I feel like this is her growing. Originally, it would just be out. Now it's coming a bit of both. Okay, so I wouldn't say it's a negative. I feel like she is going to step in direction with you, so working, yes. And I feel like she does see you. She does see the relationship as well. Okay. I'm good, thank you, my darling. I'm very good. Mhm. I feel like you've stolen her heart. Okay. I feel like you've stolen her heart. Which means that she couldn't go with anyone else even if she wanted to because she is stuck in love with you. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's true. Okay, she is stuck in love with you, my darling. I don't see that she's going to be able to go with anyone else but you. Okay, does that make sense? Does that make sense, my darling? And while I wait for that, Tia, what time did I do your reading boo yesterday? Where you said it cut off. So I want to see where the live cut off because I don't remember it cutting off yesterday. Well, I'm glad that made sense. Oh, it did cut off yesterday. No, I definitely. Okay. Which explains why I remember doing it, but it didn't show for you because it cut. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. Well, that explains why you're saying what you did. I don't know what to do in your situation, my darling, because I've never had that before. How long was yesterday's live? Out on my Facebook as well, little bastard. Out to my Twitch as well yesterday. Explains a lot. I don't know what to say, sorry. Because the only one I could say is go to my TikTok, but you can't actually watch it from my TikTok. I think what I'll do for you, my darling. Okay. What I'll do is at some point today or tomorrow, I'll download my live off TikTok and I'll upload it to YouTube and Facebook. Okay. Thank you for the cake thing. And I'll re-upload it. Okay, my darling. So it'll be today or tomorrow. If it's today, it'll probably be at 11 at night or 1 in the morning. So that's normally when I'm scrolling through social media. Why it cut yesterday, I don't know. Wouldn't be able to tell you. But, okay. So that explains why I was getting no one talking. Okay. So what I will do, for reasons that I always do, because I do record these lives for a reason, is I will download that live either today or tomorrow. Like I said, if it is today, it'll probably be 11 at night or 1 in the morning. And I will re-upload it to YouTube and to Facebook. Okay. Again, why it cut out, blame Streamlabs. But it does explain a lot about why I wasn't getting any answers when I had done the reading. Okay. Search through, it's easy, my darling. TikTok's so easy, I'll show you before I go on to my next reading. It's literally the easiest thing to download from, honestly. So, I go into my TikTok, I go into my live highlights. What was today? What was yesterday? It was the 10th. So I go into the 10th. I go into 10th like that. And I just press download. And it downloads it because I was live for 1 hour, 19 and 39 minutes. So yeah. I'm still live now, my darling. Oh my god, one of my followers has surpassed me. They've got more followers than me now. Damn, I'm jealous. Right. Let's see who's next. That hurt to twitch the back of my head then. Ow. Do I have Angeline? Can't find me. If you click on my profile, my darling, it says I'm live right now. But I'm also live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Kick, and all that as well. Right. Who did I just do? I have Angela. Angeline, even. Angeline. Sorry, I didn't mean to say Angela. Can I just have the first letter of your last name, please? It's only because your TikTok's different to your PayPal. Thank you. So, how does Alexander currently feel about you? Should you worry about the person he's gone on a date with recently? Is this part of the path before me and him would reconcile? Let's see. Let's see. So, should you worry? Should you worry about that other person? No. Don't worry about that other person. Is this the path? Yes, this is the path, my darling. Okay, that you're meant to be on, so yes to that. Right, let's get you a different deck for the reading. I'm losing everything today. Even my mind. Is anyone else losing their mind? Or is it just me? You're definitely losing your mind working at the cafe. That's funny. Right. Let's see what you get, boo. He has to go through the exploring situation, my darling. Okay, he has to explore other people before he can realize that you are the perfect one for him. So I feel like him going over to other people right now isn't necessarily a negative. I feel like this is just him working it out, my darling. This is just him finding himself and finding the way. Okay, I feel like the pain that he's putting you through isn't on purpose. I feel like that's more of an accident, my darling. Okay, I feel like he is really trying to work this out between the both of you. I feel like he is really trying to make this work with the both of you. But he has to look for other people. Otherwise, he won't know if you are perfect for him or not. So I feel like that is what he is doing at the end of the day. That is what he is doing here, okay, my darling? What I would also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I don't really see it as being a complete negative. Okay. Let him move to just being friends, my darling. Okay, don't overthink the situation. I don't think that's a bad thing. Okay, I feel like him just wanting to be friends at the moment is just him figuring himself out, okay? So what I would say here is it a negative? No. Okay, is it a positive at the same time? No. But he will soon see you as a romantic again, my darling. Okay. What the fuck is wrong with this deck? Okay, he will soon see you as a lover again. Okay. Very soon. Okay, boo. What I would also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like this is just him figuring his personality out as well. Okay. At the same time, we have positivity. Summer, you'll be fine. Summer, you'll be fine, okay? He'll not keep seeing this other person. They're breaking up over Christmas. They're breaking up over Christmas, my darling, okay? They can't work out. They won't, okay? She's not for him, okay? She's not on his life path. Okay, she's not in his will at the end. Okay, my darling. What I would say here is it's a whole misunderstanding. Okay, it's a whole misunderstanding. Okay. Okay. Complete misunderstanding. Okay, boom. So what I would say here is don't worry. Okay. Yeah, they've hooked up. But it doesn't mean that they've hooked up, okay? People say things to try and get other people off of their backs. Okay, and I feel like that's what he's doing here with you. He's just getting you off of his back. Okay. Because at the end of the day, you're micromanaging. Okay, you won't let him you won't allow him to make this mistake. Okay. You won't allow him to make this mistake. Let him. Let him fall. Okay, this mistake is what he needs. Okay. It's what he needs. But if it's in the path, then I can't go against fate. Exactly. Okay, so stop micromanaging. Stop letting him not letting him fail. Okay, and that sounds absolutely awful, but he needs to fail. Okay, he needs to fail, my darling. If he doesn't fail, he doesn't succeed. Okay, do you get what I mean? If he doesn't fail, he doesn't succeed. Oh, okay, so allow him to. Allow him to. Okay, boo. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, boo? Yeah. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. Glad that made sense. If you're blocked, my darling, I wouldn't be able to see your messages or your account, and it says I'm still following you and you're still following me, so I don't think you're blocked, my dear. Right, give me one sec, guys. I'm just sorting something. The Warlock's Cottage. Yeah, you can see me in the live. Dunno. I dunno. I'm good, thank you, my darling. How are you, boo? Also, do I have Hayley called Celtic Cross? Having a shit week. This is going to sound absolutely awful for me, my darling, but that's good. Okay? Especially before Christmas. Get the shit weeks out now, and then you can have a wonderful Christmas. Okay? Think of it that way. That's how I think of it. Always have your shit weeks before Christmas or after Christmas, never on Christmas. Okay? And never on New Year. Hello, Hayley. I hope so. Some of my money's been stopped and my boiler is broke. Eh. Eh. Ask Spirit telling you, one, stop being materialistic, and two, stop like depending on things to keep you alive. Okay. Find other ways. Okay, boom. That's Spirit keeping you on your toes. Okay. Think positive, think positive. Okay, the moment you start feeling defeated or negative is the moment you fail. Okay, and you're not a quitter, and you're not a failure. Okay, you're an outstanding piece of work. I think that's a compliment. I think that's what you call a backhanded compliment, I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. Will James and Hayley reconcile? Let's see. Let's see, will you two reconcile? Will you two reconcile? Oh no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Oui. So, I feel like there will be reconciliation, my darling, but not straight away, okay? I feel like you need to realise where the keys are hidden and where they are held. Okay, and right now you do not hold the keys for the relationship, okay? There is no keys being held. Okay. What I would say here for you is I feel like you're being held back, if anything. Okay. I feel like doors are being opened, but nothing's being seen. Okay. And I feel like you need to relax more. You need to rest. You need to ask for the help when necessary. So, yes, there is going to be a reconciliation between the both of you when you open up your eyes and you go for what is right and what is needed. Okay. Because right now your eyes are closed. You both need to realise where you went wrong. You both need to realise who messed up, and it's the both of you that messed up in that relationship. Once you both realise you're both in the wrong, yes, you reconcile, you work it out, you get there, you go forwards. Okay, but you have to start realising the wrong and the right and where everyone stands. Because right now, neither of you can stand on that high ground. Okay? Neither of you two are angelic enough to. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is there are definitely new doors opening up for the both of you. So there is definitely a new opening coming for the both of you, my darling, which means there is definitely going to be new relationships coming between the both of you. This will be happening within the next week, week and a half. Okay, so the reconciliation is actually happening very soon, my darling. We don't see a long hold on this. Just stop being stubborn, basically. Yeah. Stop overthinking your situation, to be quite frank. Okay, and you'll be fine. Okay, boo. Does that make sense? You're being impatient. Don't be impatient. Stop. Don't be impatient. Hello, Claudia. How are you? You're welcome, my darling. Do I have Berkey? Have Berkey? I'm good, thank you. I am live on Facebook as well, my darling. And YouTube. So if you can't get into the TikTok for a reason, I am on the others as well. Oh, let's stretch quickly. I needed that stretch. Thank you, my darling. You'll be next. You'll be next, boo. Just giving someone a chance to join. Can't find my hole. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah. Put it in my hole. Right, do I have Tia? For Celtic Cross, do a Tia? Hold on, I'm trying to rack my brain. I know you, but I can't remember from where. I am really trying to rack my brain, but my mind's gone blank. Deborah, you're next, my darling. I'm just quickly doing a Celtic Cross, and then it's you, my darling. Okay, boo? Tia, what would you like your Celtic Cross on, boo? Thank you for the follow on Facebook. Thank you for the fest pops. Just an updated energy from yesterday's reading. Bill, let me go back into my emails and see what yesterday's reading was. My mind's gone blank. Oh, Tia, I can tell you the answer from yesterday. So, to your email, your first question is no, you didn't, my darling. No, you didn't. Okay. To your first question from yesterday, so the answer is a no to that. But you will next month. Okay. And you and Pisces, my darling. Okay, you and Pisces. Okay, there's a lot of success coming. Okay, he is coming round to you. Okay, boo. I will do your reading again. I'm just going to remind you of what I said yesterday. Okay. Okay. So what I also said yesterday, this as well, is that he is going to be coming around more. Okay. There is a move coming for the both of you. Okay. You two will be moving in together as well. Okay. What we also said here as well, my darling, from memory, is it is going to work. Okay. I will still upload yesterday's live for you, though, my darling. Okay. So that was the shortened version of yesterday, from what I can remember. Okay, boo. So let's do what you get today. Let's see what the energy is for the both of you. Give me 1 second, Tracy. Right. Right, my darling. So, he's going to work it out with you, my darling. He is coming forward. You will have that kid next month. Okay, you will have it next month. Okay, but we got the baby again, my darling. Okay. I don't think you got it this month, my darling. I think it was a phantom pregnancy, like I said yesterday, okay? I feel like he's coming forward because he wants to make you two work, and I feel like there is definitely marriage between the both of you. Okay, I feel like he has been thinking about you ever so much, my darling. He's happy that you guys are getting on the right track. He's happy that you guys are starting to work it out, and I feel like he is going to make it an amazing sort of vibe between the both of you, okay? What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to become more open, more close, and more clear. We also see more text messages coming between the both of you as well. Okay, so there is a lot more communication coming between the both of you. Hello, Rainforest, my darling. Okay, a lot more, which is a very big positive. I feel like there's great fortune coming your way as well, my darling. Okay, great fortune. What I would also say this as well, my darling, is I don't see any arguments coming between the both of you, okay? I only see you guys working it out. What I would also say here as well, my sweet, is I feel like he knows that you're longing for him to work it out. Okay, he knows that you guys are longing for it to work. And I feel like this is why he's going to make it work, okay? He knows that he needs to stop making things run out of time and that he actually needs to start participating and trying. Okay, my darling, of course I do, Rainforest. Okay, thank you for the heart, me. So I feel like he's definitely going to make it work between the both of you, okay, boo? Does that make sense? Brilliant, I'm glad it made sense, my darling. Give me 1 second. Thanks for the follow. Hello, Lee. Right, my ears have either become really heightened or my laptop's louder than it was a couple of days ago. Meaning this morning. So I can hear everything on my laptop. Everything. And all I did was put a snowflake earring in. Do I have Berkey? Do we have Berkey? Is Berkey here? Hello, Boo. Hello, Deborah. What would you like reading on, my darling? Here we go. So, just sold. Thanks for the follows. I can't speak today. I really can't. Just sold my house, but should I go for the one in Rothwell or the other one? Let's see. Should you go for the one in Rothwell? Let's see. God knows where Rothwell is. Yes. You'll have great fortune in Rothwell, my darling. Okay, great fortune, good neighbours. Okay, lots of love as well. Okay, this is where everyone will be by your side. Okay, my darling, so I would say yes, go for Rothwell. Okay. Really wondering where that is now. I'm searching it up after live where Rothwell is. I'm sorry, but I'm interested. I've never heard of that place. Right, what do I want to use? So you want a general. Debs, do you want to hear from your angels today? I'm going to let you choose. Do you want to hear from your angels? Northamptonshire. My mum was just getting Google Maps. Yes, brilliant. You beat her to it, my darling. You beat her to it. That's an angel deck. What else is an angel deck in here? I've got so many decks. That's not an angel deck. Is this my angel deck? It's not my angel deck. Got an angel tarot. We will be using that, but I need to get my other angel oracle. Where the bloody hell is my other angel oracle? Is this an angel deck? What's better? It's not, my darlings. It is. Here we go. I like angel cards. What can I say, my darlings? What can I say? Okay, what can I say? Yeah, I'll call them angels. I call them Valkyries. But because it says on the box angel cards, I have to tell you guys it's angel cards. We use those for now. Right. Let's have a look at what you need to hear from your angels, my darling. Let's see. Let's see. This is where you get to see me get blinded. Ooh. Honey, I would say nature would be a very good vibe for you. Work in nature, walk in nature, my darling, okay? I see life getting easier for you as well, my darling, okay? Thank you for the follow. Okay, I feel life getting easier for you as well, but I feel like you need to start working a little bit slower. Okay, you're making steady progress in life, my darling. You really are. Okay, and you're finding your love for things in more of a positive situation, but you need to find your nature. Okay, you need to re-find yourself, my darling, and re-relax, okay? I feel like you're going through a lot of stress at the moment, okay, in life, but you're not finding anything that can help you out. Okay, help you cope. Okay, and that's because you're not going the steady way, you're going the hard way. Okay, now the hard way isn't necessarily bad, but when you're not getting the help that you need, you're not going to get what you want. Okay, you need to do stuff that attracts the positives, that attracts the fun, the enjoyments, and the love. Okay, you need to do the things that actually get you everywhere. Okay, what I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you need to find out what your purpose is, where you're designed to be, where you need to be, my darling. Okay, you need to find out what you are. Okay, and you need to ask for it. Okay, my darling. What I would say here, though, is you do need to open up your ears sometimes instead of your mouth. Okay, when you're doing readings, do you protect yourself? Because your angels are saying working in protection. When you do your readings, do you protect? Because I feel like your protection's slightly failing. Oh, okay, and I feel like you need to work on it a little bit more. Oh, okay. I feel like you need to work on that protection a little bit more, okay, boo? What I would also say for you as well is there is a lot of success coming your way. Okay, you're about to become very, very successful, my darling. Okay, very successful. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well is I see you owning your own shop or working out of a shop. Okay, and that is due to your faith. Okay, that is due to the fact that you've worked so hard. Thank you for the follow. Okay, you're about to get everything that you've wanted, okay, my darling. You're about to get the succession that you've wanted, okay? What I would also say here is I feel like your faith has been restored in yourself, okay? You need to believe in yourself a little bit more. Okay, we see new beginnings and we see new journeys coming for you. Okay, and that is due to the success that you've been wanting, that you've been asking for. Okay, you're about to get healed, my darling. Okay, all the energy that you have lost helping other people, you're about to get back 10 times fold. Okay, you're about to get all of that energy back for yourself. Okay. Hello, Mr. Bitch. That is someone's actual name, my darlings. That's their username. Before anyone says anything. I love the username. Right. You've done a lot of soul searching, my darling. Okay. You're fallen. You are one of the fallen angels, my darling. Okay, of yourself, and you're the best sort. Okay. A fallen angel is one of the most powerful angels. Okay, my darling. When it comes to reading. Okay, other people, Deborah. Okay. You will find your place once again, but being fallen isn't a negative. Okay, this is making you more powerful and this is making you able to help other people and see what other people need. Okay, but you haven't fallen from grace. You haven't fallen in a negative way. You've fallen out of sync with everyone else so that you can actually become something and become a guide for everyone else. Okay. You've fallen into your own category, my darling. And I feel like that is a blessing for you. I feel like that is great joy for you. Okay, because you inspire other people, my darling. You give them the love that they desire. Okay, the love that they need. Okay, my darling. You have helped people out more than you can ever think. Okay. So I feel like you've given everything that is needed. Okay, boo. And I feel like you have found your inner self. You have found the strength that you desired. You have found the strength that you have needed. Okay, you've created everything you could have ever asked for. Okay, boo. What I would say here is you're creating joy, you're creating love, you're creating hope. And I would say it's a positive. Hello, Max, my darling. Okay, I would say it's a positive for you. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is you're very protected. Okay. Although you need to work on your protection, your angels are protecting you quite well, okay, boo? I feel like you have a lot of joy coming your way, okay? And that is because you are the warrior that is desired, the warrior that is needed as well. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is you are always going to find people because you are abundant and you are aligned with other people, okay? Although other people struggle, you realign them, you show them what they need and what they want and where they need to go. Okay, you give them that realignment that they needed. Okay. Um, it's almost like you found your purpose, you've kept it, you could do this full time. Okay, try and do this full time, my darling. Okay, try and do it full time. I think you'd be very good for it. Okay, I think that this would be a lot of success for you as well. Let's see what else we get. I feel like you need to keep finding that balance. Okay, don't move away from the balance, my darling. Okay. I feel at the same time your community is all around you. Your community is defending you no matter what. I feel like your community has always been around you, my darling. Okay. Your community has always been around you, always been there to help you. Okay, I think you're going to find your perfect place within the next few weeks. Okay, you're about to find your perfect place as soon as you need it. Okay. I feel like you've got a little storm coming for you, but nothing too bad. Okay. This storm isn't going to be anything too big. I think it's just going to be a test, which means that the move isn't going to be easy. Okay, the move isn't going to be as desirably easy. Okay, there is going to be a struggle with it, but I would say that's fine. Okay, because that's just trying to show you what you need to work on. Okay, people will help you out with it though. They're not just going to let you sit back and struggle. Okay, they will help you out with this storm. They will help protect you from it. Okay, and they will help guide you. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like everyone's going to be around you. Hello, Killian. Okay, everyone's going to be around you, protecting you. Everyone. Okay, without a doubt. An angel deck here, where is it? Pause your reading for 1 second, boo. And pause that reading for 1 second. There it is. What cards am I using? I'm using angel cards at the moment, my darling. Debs, you create positivity between people, okay, but you show them the power that is desired. You're a very tranquil soul, my darling, okay? You always find solutions to people's problems, even in the hardest of times. Okay, even when people are struggling, you become stable. You show them stability, okay? You show them the stability, you show them the new doors and where they need to walk through, what they need to go through. You'll work better with music. Do you put music on in the background? Or do you listen to a bit of music before you do your readings? I think that would help you out a lot. I really do. Okay. As I feel like the music is going to help synchronize you. Okay, so keep doing it, my darling. Keep doing it. Okay, because you are uniting people back with their loved ones, and I feel like people are very grateful for that. Okay, people are very thankful for that. Okay. What I would also say to you as well, my darling, is I feel like you have a lot of prosperity coming towards you. You're going to see a ship in your next dream. Okay, when you go to sleep tonight, my darling, you're going to see a ship. Okay, you're going to see two. You're going to be on this little wooden one. Okay. This little wooden ship. This little wooden ship is going to be slightly broken. It's going to have a leak in it. Okay. You have to find a way to fix it, okay, my darling, but you can't use help from others, okay? You need to do this with your own mind, okay? And this is you facing past traumas, okay, my darling? This ship will be the symbolizing of you moving forwards and you moving on, okay, my sweetie pie? What I would also say here as well is work on your communication, my darling, because you've got the belief, you've got the success, but you need to work on the communication, my darling. Work on your sleep pattern as well. Your sleep is absolutely crap. Okay, you're about to get an old woman coming towards you. Okay, it's going to sound absolutely odd, absolutely weird. Hello, my darling Zoe. Okay, you've got an old woman coming towards you in a dream, okay, my darling? With an old man sat next to each other. Okay, the old woman is in a hospital bed. Okay, my darling, and the old man is sat next to her. Okay, you will have wings on the back of you. Okay, my darling, you'll have wings on the back of you. Okay, you are sat with this person helping them out. Okay, my darling. Okay, and this is almost a scenario that is going to be shown to you, okay, and what is going to happen soon. Okay, we're looking like soon, next couple of months. Okay, my darling, this will be the vision that you get. Okay, thank you for the heart, me. I don't see it being a bad vision. I actually see it being positive. Okay, my darling. Does that all make sense? Well, I'm glad that made sense, Boo. I need more angel decks, but they're so hard to find. I need Valkyrie decks, more likely. Ah, don't be sorry you're late, my darling. You're only 1 hour and 17 minutes late. You love angel decks, who doesn't? They're nice. But yeah, I need Valkyries, like the Norse pagan decks. That'd be lush. As I always say, chat, when you use this deck, this was my very first ever deck. When you use this deck, don't split the deck, okay? Don't split the cards, okay? Don't split it into yes or no cards, time frame cards, reading cards. Use it all as one. Okay, trust me, it'll be a lot more accurate when you start using the card as the full deck and not splitting it. Healing with the Angels by Doreen Virtue. I've got that. Just casually giving y'all the middle finger. I've got this deck. By her. I want more of her decks, but I want like the actual deck. I don't want the Temu version. I want her actual one. Yeah, I had to get those off Amazon, off eBay. I had to buy them secondhand. I did. Okay. I had to get them secondhand. Because she's gone to the stricter part of Christianity. She's gone to the part where they don't believe in this at all. And who wants to know the irony of that? Who wants to know the irony? I can tell you the irony right now, and y'all will find it hilarious. Y'all are going to find this absolutely hilarious. So Doreen Virtue was a tarot deck and angel card maker. All of her decks had angels in them. They're all Christian based, all of them. Okay, without a doubt. She then vowed not to make the decks anymore. She stopped making the decks. And that's because she went to a stricter part of Christianity. Now, the reason why this is funny is one of the decks is actually dedicated all around Jesus. Every deck she made is a Christian deck. No. Nope. I'll actually get it up for you. But your next boo. Doreen Virtue. Let me get it up. Doreen Virtue. Doreen Virtue. Doreen Virtue is an American author formerly writing exclusively about New Age topics. Virtue states that in 2017 she rejected her New Age spiritual beliefs and became a born-again fundamental Christian. She is born in 1958, age 67. She's 67. She's Christian now. Why did she leave? I don't know if she's still alive. I don't know if she's still alive. What have you got in your head? You got 6-7 stuck in your head. Ah, thank you for the heart, me. Ha! No, she doesn't read cards anymore. You can be my darling. Yeah, I'll search it up. Yeah, she made, what the fuck? Turns out, Angel Tarot cards, they are, no, in 2012, the ones that I've got, they're, by Doreen Virtue. Whoop. Whoops. You can still get those, I love them. Healing with the Angels, can I get it? 1 second. Yeah, I'll put me onto a tangent. This is all your fault, guys. Do I like? I don't know who that is. I probably do, but I don't. If you want to buy these cards, so if I wanted to buy these cards from her, I would have to pay £105.28. Thank you for the gifts, my darling. I'm going to add that to my list. I might buy that. Spiritual. Where's the Jesus ones? Do I like that Valentino person? Do I like that Valentino? I've got one of his decks. Just realised. I'm literally holding one of their decks. Yeah, I am answering questions, my darling. Hello, Linda. What was I going to search up? Oh, yeah. Hello. What part of Christianity doesn't allow you to do fortune telling or read angel cards? So, the overwhelming majority of Christian demons, demini, denominations, including the Catholic Church and most Protestant traditions, prohibits fortune telling, reading angel cards, and all other forms of divination. This stance is rooted in numerous biblical passages that condemn seeking knowledge of the future or hidden information through means other than God alone. There we go. Hope that answers your question. Of course you can, Alicia. Let me do rainforest and it'll be you, my darling. So, rainforest, what is your question, Boo? Go to the gypsy side of Catholicism. They still do it. What I would say is, it's a way of talking to your God. So you can use tarot, angel cards, and shit to talk to God. You can. If you think about it, Jesus never wrote the Bible. Neither did God. It was man that wrote the Bible. Every religion that has a biblical book, if you notice, they all go against each other. There's always a war to do with religion. If you notice, though, religions that come under paganism have never started a war. See what I mean? So, I am doing yes or no's, my darling. I'm just quickly about to do a reading now. So, just a general on finances and love, but more finances, please. Okay. We can do that. We can do that. We're going to use my first ever deck for you. Alicia's the only one on the list after this one. Right, let's see what you get there. Finances are looking better, my darling. Okay. And I feel like the finances are still going to get better, my darling. I don't see them being demolished. What I would say here, though, is everything is up to you as abundance is coming your way, but I feel like you need to protect yourself a little bit more. I feel like you're about to get everything that you desired. Okay, my darling, but all of this negativity that you've gotten, I feel like you've had to go through before you can actually have all the good stuff. Okay. So you've had to go through all of this negative before you could actually get all the positive. Okay, boo. So what I would say here is I feel like this is becoming more positive for you. I feel like you're about to get a massive change coming your way as new opportunities come with work. Okay. Okay. The messages that the boss has been sending sounds like we're getting closer. You are, my darling. Okay. You are. You're about to get all the money that you desire, that you've been wanting, that you've been needing. Okay, boo. What I would also say here for you as well is I feel like the direction that you're going is good, but it wouldn't hurt to look for other directions as well, my darling. Okay, because there are some better directions out there that are much more worth it and much more needed for you. Okay, my darling. What I would also say here for you as well is I feel like there's a lot more opportunities coming for you. Okay. Bigger and better opportunities are coming for you as well. What I would also say for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like there's again a lot more opportunity coming that is going to be more desirable, more necessary, and more needed. Okay, I feel like your community is helping you out as you speak. Okay, and I feel like they're coming for you. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like that balance is coming for you as well. Although you are still slightly imbalanced, I wouldn't say this is completely negative, okay? What I would say here is I feel like the divine is going to help you out. I feel like it is going to give you everything that you need. But what I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is a year from now, I feel like there's a lot more positivity coming out, okay? A year from now, there's a lot more help coming as well. What I would also say here for you as well is your romance is looking much better. Okay, as we shuffle, the cards stick like that, my darling. So you got trust, and within the next few months, the last card that came out was romance. Okay, so romance, trust, and the next few months. Okay, my darling. So within the next few months, you've got to start trusting. Okay. You've got to start trusting in what's going on, my darling. Okay, as the romance is going to be getting better for you. What I would also say this as well, my darling, is you're on the stairway to joy as well, and stairway to goodness. Okay. I feel like you need to find that balance with you, okay, my darling? You need to find where you feel safe, okay? Find your safety, my darling, okay? What I would also say this as well, my sweet, is I feel you've got brighter times coming ahead of you, more positive, okay? More positive, okay, boom. Okay, Mark sent you an apology the other night, and I appreciate he did that. It was needed. That's sweet. I'm glad he apologized to you, my darling. Okay, Linda, stop spamming your question, my darling. You're the only one on the screen. Good lord. What I would also say this as well, my darling, is I feel like there's a lot more hope coming your way as well. Okay, your angels are guiding you, they're protecting you, okay, my darling? What I would also say this as well, my darling, is you need to be more assertive with yourself. You need to be more trusting with yourself and stop masking. I feel like you're masking too much, my darling. You're hiding too much. Okay, and it's almost like you can't help yourself out because you've hidden so much from yourself. You can't actually see what there is. Okay. And this is why the finances might be a little bit nitty gritty. Okay. Because you're a bit blinded by what you want or what you need. Thank you for the follow. Okay, my darling. So if we can get away from the blinding of what you want and what you need, you will get to the joy, you will get to the love, okay? You will get everything that is necessary. Okay, my darling. Does that make sense? I told the boss I need to get paid this month. Will he come through and will the back pay stay over within this January? So January, yes, and I think your boss is definitely going to try this month, but there's no guarantee. Okay, but it is a 75% chance that he will succeed, okay, babe? It is a 75% chance. Okay. Yeah, does that all make sense, babe? I just realised I didn't write down Libra. Hello. You're welcome, my darling. You're welcome. Do I have Alicia? Hello. Gemini on Love and Job. Okie dokie, let me change that. Mm. Hello, Queen of Cups, my darling. How are you, boo? I'm doing good, thanks, boo. I literally have one more of these to buy, and I've got the full set. Literally one more. Yeah, no need to stress, my darling. No need to stress. Right, let's see what you get, Alicia. Let's see what you get, boo. Thank you for the follow. Let's see what you get. So, right. You're finding your place very soon, my darling. Your place is coming beyond what you wanted, beyond what you needed, okay, my darling? What I would also say here is I feel like it's going to come out of the blue, okay? So at a job, you're not necessarily going to know when it's going to happen. It's just going to happen, okay? What I would also say this as well, my darling, is I feel like this is what you've been desiring, what you've been needing. And I feel like you've been asking for it for so long that it's going to come in, okay? At the same time, I'd also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like because of how open you've been with other people and how sweet you've been to other people, how desirable you've been, okay, you're getting what you desire back. Okay, it's being given back to you 10 times fold. What I would also say about you is you're about to find your sanctuary, my darling. Okay, you're about to find what you've been needing, what you've been asking. Okay. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like you've still got the love coming in. I don't see anything negative with that. At the same time, I'd also say for you as well, my darling, okay, is you're about to have a new life reborn. Okay, you're about to have a new life reborn, my darling. Okay. I feel like you could really be a psychic for a job. Okay, you could really be a psychic for a job, my darling. Okay. But you need to learn to master your craft. Okay. You need to learn to master your craft, my darling, and what it is and what you've been. You work better with the storm. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well is stop putting yourself in solitude. Okay, putting yourself in solitude is not going to help you out at all. Okay. At the same time, I'd also say here is it's time to part your way with the negative and bring it back to the positive. Okay. At the same time, I'd also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you're creating your own future. You're creating your own way, my darling. Okay. So I feel like there is definitely success on its way. At the same time, I'd also say for you as well, my sweet, is as well as the success coming forth. Okay. There's also joy, love, and happiness. Okay, my darling. What I would also say this as well, my darling, is you are reopening yourself, okay? You're reopening yourself to the positive side of the situation, your positive side of love, okay? And you're getting what you desire and what you need, okay? What I would also say here is you're finding your community, my darling, okay? You're finding the community that you've been wanting, okay, boo? At the same time, I'd also say here as well is your manifestations are just manifesting. Okay, but you need to learn to take a little deep breath, breathe. Okay, look at the bigger picture. Okay. At the same time, I'd also say for you is look at where you're getting your energy. Okay, your energy is the ideal and most important part. So in any sort of situation, you need to find your yin and your yang and where your energy is being pulled from. Okay, my darling, as you re-find yourself. Okay, boo. Does that make sense? Thank you for the heart, me's. You're welcome. I'm glad that made sense. Why is it whenever I stream I get tired? Ow. Come on, go in the hole. Ah. 1 sec, I can't get it in the hole. In the hole you go. Thank you. I got it in the hole. Right, do I have... Give me 1 second. Load. Do I have Virginia? That's what he said. Rainforest. You naughty little bugger. Oh, that felt so good. Oh, thank you for the baby bird time. Thank you, Boo. Oh, I just clicked my own shoulder. Chiropractor way. Pardon? Is Stefan thinking and missing you today? Let's see. It's SpongeBob. Okay. Shh. I said thank you either way. I just didn't see the name in time. He is thinking of you, my darling, yes. And I feel like he is missing you, yes. Okay, my darling, what's your next question? You got one more? When do I see contact? Let's see. 3 days time. 3 days time, my darling. Okay, boo. Is that everything? Thank you for the heart, me. You're welcome, my darling. You're welcome. Thank you for whatever that SpongeBob gift is. I've seen it this time. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. Jamie, the contractor or the quick funding the bosses are talking about, are they going to happen by the end of this month, beginning of June? Yes. Yes. Right, do I have a Dharma? Hello, Boo. What would you like your reading on, my sweetie pie? Why am I so yawny today? I had a good night's sleep. It was so good I slept on my phone and lost a ring. I found the ring. Yeah, it's at the end of my bed on the floor. Well, I don't know how we didn't stand on it, let's put it that way. Thank you for the heart, me. I know, I'm happy. It only cost me a tenner. It's a very cheap ring. And then again, £10 is quite cheap when it comes to rings. It looks really good though, it blends in, and it's sterling, I think. Or whatever my necklace is made out of. Stainless steel. Stainless steel, very, very good. Look, I'll show you. That's the ring. The one with the stone on it, this one. On the end of my finger. And it blends in with that one. Which would you say was the more expensive? That one or that one? Adama, if you message me on TikTok, boo, with your question, boo. Dr. Private, thank you. Do 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 do. Just an energy reading, is that correct, boo? Yes, brilliant. What's the energy reading for, my darling? Is it for love or is it like a general? Love, okay. Very last question. Remind me, you seeing anyone or not? My mind's gone blank. I can't remember our last reading. Normally I can. You are brilliant. Brilliant. No, choose a deck. But it's slow and quiet. Yeah. Aren't they all slow and quiet, boo? What do I want to use? Thank you, Rainforest. Thank you, boo. No. Give me 1 second, Dama. I had this one. Let's see what you get, boo. Can I get 4 more roses? Can I get 4 more roses? Please. Right now they're relaxing, my darling. Okay, but they're still coming forwards. I still feel like they're going for this relationship as they feel like it could work. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like their communication is definitely going to pick up. Okay, we do feel like the communication is going to pick up quite a lot, my darling. Thank you for the roses, my dear. Thank you. Okay, we feel like it's going to pick up drastically. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like they're realizing that they're in the wrong, so I feel like they want to redevelop themselves into the perfect relationship with you. At the same time, I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like they are going to stop masking. I feel like they're going on the right path towards you as well, my darling. Okay, they're going in the right direction. I feel like they're coming out of the storm as well. At the same time, I'd also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like this storm is becoming more open. Okay, it's becoming clearer. Okay, it's becoming better. Okay, my darling. No, I haven't, Tolly, not yet, babe. What I would also say for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like this is where they're going to become more connected towards you, okay? They're going to be a lot more connected towards you. Okay, much, 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 much more. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel they've been a little bit more calm. Okay, they don't want to be too pushy over you. Okay. Okay. They got to stop being pushy over you, my darling. Okay. And I feel like how do I explain them? How do I explain this, mice? Give me one sec. You know when you got people that talk to you too much, and then you got people that talk to you not enough? This is what he's trying to get the balance of. Okay, he doesn't want to talk to you to the point where you feel like you're being smothered and you're drowning. Okay, but he doesn't want to talk to you too little to the point where you feel neglected. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to find the balance. This is why he's going a little bit slow right now, because he's trying to find the balance between the both of you in how he's going to find the right speed. Okay, so what I would say here is it's not a negative. Okay, that is going slow. It's actually a positive this time. Okay, I rarely say that. I will rarely say that. But he is doing this in your best interest. Okay. Um, as of right now, yeah, he's pushing you away. He's not meaning to. Okay. I don't see a third party. By the way, Alex, thank you for the follow on Twitter, Twitch. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like he is going to come forward. I feel like he does want to settle. Okay, I feel like he is looking at settling, my darling. Okay, and I feel like he really does want to, and I feel like he really will. What I would also say at this as well, my darling, is I feel like this is where he is going to start being more honest. I feel like he's done a lot of reflection, and I feel like there is going to be an apology towards you as well from him, okay, my darling? Um, and I feel like he is going to make it up to you. Okay, he is going to make it up to you, my darling. I feel like you're about to see him pick up within the next 9 days, okay, boo? It's going to pick up within the next 9 days. Okay, sweetie? Does that make sense? Brilliant. I'm glad that made sense. Right, I am going to pop off now because I'm feeling drained and I can't stop yawning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few more yes or no's. Okay, and I'm going to pop off. Okay, otherwise you'll probably see me asleep. And we don't want that. I snore. Okay, I snore. So I'm going to do a few yes or no's and then I'm popping off. And I might be back later, I might not be, depending on my energy level. So, will your finances get better soon? Let's see. Will your finances get better soon? Yes. Hello, funny cartoon. I think that's the best name yet. Honestly, I think that's the best username I've seen yet. Just saying. Can we ask if M and you will get married when this mess is over? Let's see. Let's see. Yes, you will. Officer getting sneak and take Z to jail this month, let's see. No. Right, any more yes or no's? No? Right, I am going to pop off now, my darlings. I will see y'all in the next one. Tulipit for now. Thank you all so much for the support. Thank you for the lovely gifts. Thank you for the lovely likes. Thank you for the lovely follows. Okay, I will see y'all in the next one. Tulipit for now. The next live for YouTube, Kick, Facebook, Twitch will be Monday. Okay. The next live for TikTok will be at some point over the weekend. Okay, I have a lot of private readings this weekend, so I'm not going to get a lot of time to stream, so it'll be through my phone. So that's why I won't be streaming to multiple platforms at once this weekend. I am just very busy, and I've got the meetup tomorrow. So, again, I won't be able to stream as much tomorrow either. Okay, so toodle pip for now. Thank you all so much for support, and I will see y'all in the next one.